Inspirators, it's Inspiringvanessa here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today this is going to be a pretty exciting video because I recently went to the Afro Hair and Beauty show and I got myself a brand new makeup palette, and I really like this one because it had a lot of colourful shades, so I thought it would be super fun to try out a rainbow eyeshadow look. This is, in a way, it can be a tutorial because I'm also going to be using some other products, but overall it's just going to be trying out this makeup palette. And this makeup palette is from Minority Beauty and it is from Blush Tribe and it is called Munaza. And I'm just going to quickly take this out so you guys can see what it looks like. When I saw this I was like, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful, so I just had to get it. So I'm just going to open it. And this is what it looks like. They have some gorgeous shades. So I'm just going to be using the different colours to make the rainbow look. So I've seen, watched a couple of videos do it on YouTube of them doing the eyeshadow look. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not going to be like following a YouTube tutorial or a makeup tutorial. I'm just going to kind of be doing it by memory or by a photo that I'm probably going to get up on my phone or something. But I thought it would be fun to do a review on this palette whilst I'm actually doing an eyeshadow look. So without further ado, let's go straight into this video. So obviously I know that I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow, but before I do anything I'm just going to wipe my face with some wipes. Just I'm going to wipe that out, and then I'm going to do my eyeshadow look, and then I'm going to put on my Laura Mercier primer on before I put on my body blur, which is basically, it's not really foundation because it's not as thick as it. It's basically just going to blur out or just take out all of the scars that I have on my forehead, just because I used to have a lot of spots on there. So basically just to make my face look smoother in general, even though it does look quite smooth, which is really good for the camera. It does look quite smooth on the camera anyways. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my palette out and I'm just going to look at which ones I'm going to be using. So first I'm going to do red, orange and yellow on this side, and then on the other side I'm going to do green, blue and purple on this side, and then I'm going to be adding some glitter in the corners of my eyes. So I think I'm going to be doing this eye first, and then I'm going to do the rest of it on that side, probably off camera or on a time lapse, or just speed it up basically. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the first shade, which is called Earth, which is going to be closer to the center or the corner of my eye. So I'm basically just going to be using that first, and I'm going to get my brush out and start blending that out. Then I'm going to be using, I don't know really how to pronounce it, I'm going to be using the Medai blue shade, which I'm going to be using here, and then I'm going to be using the Aziza shade. So I'm going to be using those three, and then I'm going to be doing the Sana, then the Simba, and then the Michaela on this eye. So now I'm just going to get my brush out and start shading. The reason why I love this eyeshadow palette as well is because when we were buying this palette, the lady who was at the store, who I believe is the founder of Minority Beauty, was telling us that they're like working together with brands that use a lot of pigments. This is a really pigmented palette, which I do love because I want the colours to be as vibrant as possible, which is why I knew this was going to be the right palette for me to buy. They did have other ones, and I'll definitely put their website in the description down below, so you guys can go and check out some more eyeshadow palettes that they have, or maybe some other brands that they've been partnering with. But now I'm going to be using the Earth shade. I'm just going to put that on my brush, and I also have a mirror here, which is where I'm going to be looking. So now I'm just going to start applying the Earth green shade right here near the center of my eye, and I also have my mirror here. So I'm just going to be applying it here. This is super pigmented, which I love. I'm not going to apply the Earth shade right near the center of my eye, just because I'm going to be adding the glitter there, which is basically going to make the whole look come together. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more. Just going to turn the brush around a little bit. So now I'm going to be using the Medai shade, which is going to be this lovely blue one. They do have some glittery shades, but I'm not going to be using those. So I'm going to be using this shade, and then I'm just going to start blending that in with the green. So now I have applied the Medai shade, and now I'm going to be I think I'm going to be mixing some Aziza with some Lubna, and I'm just going to be mixing those together because it's a little bit like a fuchsia colour. It looks like a mix of purple and pink, so it's kind of like right in the middle. So I'm going to be using a little bit of a mix with those two shades, and I'm just going to do that on the end of my eye. So now I think I've pretty much finished the eyeshadow on this eye. So now I'm just going to do the red, orange and yellow on this eye. I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse. As I said before, I'm going to be using the red tone, the orange tone and the yellow tone. So we're going to be using Sana, Simba and Michaela. So I'm going to be using those three shades, and then I'm going to be right back. And then I think I might do some finishing touches like some glitter. And then obviously I'm going to be adding the glitter or a little bit of shimmer in the corners of my eyes. This is the current look. You guys can see that I have the green, blue, purple on this eye, and then the other eye have my red, orange and yellow. So I think it looks really cool. I'm not going to leave it like this because I feel like it's a little bit too simple, and as you guys can probably tell by just my personality, I'm a little bit extra, so we need to go the extra mile, add some glitter here and there. So now I'm going to be taking a different palette, which is this palette. You guys may know it as the I Love Makeup Chocolate Rose Gold palette. I use this a lot in a lot of my videos just because it's one of my favorite palettes. Maybe it may be coming second because I do love this palette a lot and it has a lot of more colors. This palette has a lot more nude tones, but I still do love it because it has lots of glitters and stuff like that. So now I'm just going to take my brush. And I think I'm going to be using the shimmery ones. I'm going to be using this golden one. So I'm going to be using the shade Gold Digger. And I'm going to be using the gold in the center of my eyes. You guys can see the ring light through here. I'm going to be using this shade. So I'm just going to take some of that. I'm just going to get my mirror. Oh, I just realised my ring light wasn't on.
Stop it. Get some help.
So now I just put my ring light on because I just realised that it wasn't on. So I've just been using some Gold Digger and some of the Luxe colour, and I'm just putting that in the centre of my eyes. The Luxe shade is a little bit thicker, but I think that's a little bit better because then it's more visible to see it. But I really like how the makeup look turned out. I think it's a great way to learn how to blend stuff together, and obviously the shades blend in really nicely. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to hi. So now I'm going to go straight on to applying my Laura Mercier primer onto my face. So let's do this. So I don't think I'm going to be using any of the setting powders, but I am going to be using the primer because I also don't really know or have that much experience about using the setting powder, so I think I need to learn more about it before I do apply it on my face. So I'm just going to be using some Laura Mercier and just put that onto my face, and then I'm going to be adding some body blur with my beauty blenders, and then we're going to add our highlight and our mascara, which is just going to make it all to come together. And also I don't really do my eyebrows, but I do brush them out, which is what I'm going to do I think after I apply the primer as well. This is basically going to be all the finishing touches, so enjoy. now I just did the finishing touches. I really love the look, but I feel like I need to add a little something else. So I thought that the little bit of eyeshadow that I added wasn't enough just to pizzazz up the look in general. So I have my Glitter Obsessed palette, which I'm just going to be adding some glitter. I think I'm going to be adding the silver glitter or maybe the white glitter just in the center, just to make it all come together and look glittery and look really cool. So I just added the final touches, which is the glitter, and I think it looks super cool. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I loved using my brand new palette. As I said before in the beginning of this video, don't forget to go and check out the Minority Beauty website. I'll put their website over here so you guys can see it, and also I'll put their website link in the description down below, so you can go and definitely check out the other eyeshadow palettes they have, all the other brands that they are partnering with. But I absolutely love the palette. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot in the future. I'm so happy how this turned out. Obviously it's my first time using bright colours on just a rainbow look in general, and I think it turned out super cool. And also I got my Laura Mercier primer kit, or setting powder kit from the teen experience event, so definitely go and check out that video. That video will be in the I button in the corner over here or over here. Also don't forget to like this video and also comment down below if you guys like me to do more makeup tutorials or makeup videos here on my channel. If you guys want me to use that palette again and do some more extravagant bright coloured looks, because I'm definitely open to that. So comment down below if you guys would like me to follow a makeup tutorial. So just definitely comment down below any other videos you'd like me to do in the future. Also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. But without further ado, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!